Hey guys, it's Caspian. How you going? Welcome back to my brick phone videos, where I film every single video on my brick phone. And I do this because I believe smartphones are holding back our potential. So, give the video a thumbs up, check out my other videos and go subscribe for more of this. And today, we're going to be talking about why being obsessed with results will make us fail. And it seems counterintuitive, right? We would think actually for success we need to spend all this time focusing on getting the best results. But I'm here to prove you otherwise, or at least give my 2 cents on that idea. You see, I think more so than achieving results, we should be focusing on the process. Because by focusing on the process rather than focusing on results, we'd actually build better systems of achieving what we want to. We can be so focused on falling in love with the idea of success, or being a successful rock star, or something like that, you know. We fall in love with the idea of having our own office in a big apartment somewhere, or in a big complex, being the CEO of a company, or you know, being a famous musician, songwriter with 1 million listens on Spotify every week, or something like that. We can fall in love with this idea so much that it becomes unhelpful because it distracts us from what actually gets us to those places of success. As you know, I love running to the Carillion. You probably can't see it very well, but it's in the distance over there. And, I love the idea of running to the Carillion in the mornings. But if I don't actually go and run, it's just an idea. I can romanticize the idea of running to the Carillion, hearing the music, other things like that. But the process is I have to run about 3.5 kilometres before I even get there. And then it's another 3.5 kilometres back home. So, if my idea is just to touch the Carillion, if I never actually start running, I'll never get there. Same thing, if you're so focused on this law of attraction voodoo nonsense about if you picture something in your head long enough it'll come real, I'm sorry, that's just delusion, right? It's good to have these goals and results in mind, but without the process you'll never get there. It'll just be a dream, and that dream will never become a reality. That dream will disappear. People don't have the force or telekinesis. This isn't Star Wars, right? We can't just think things and they magically happen. We can make things happen by thinking and changing our behaviour, and by learning, learning something and changing our behaviour by that. But unless we change our behaviour and actions, the thoughts just become thoughts. Thoughts have to become things for things to become reality. Which is why, instead of falling in love with this idea of success and fame and fortune, instead you should be falling in love with the process that gets you there. Because it's actually by doing that we achieve, not by thinking. And in my previous video I mentioned, you should go check that out right now if you haven't seen it already. In my previous video I mentioned how there are 3 stages to success, and in stage 2 I mentioned that a lot of people fall away and give up, and it's because the honeymoon phase of the new project is over. The shiny object syndrome is over, right? They've given a bit of time to this project, but all of a sudden it doesn't have the same lovey-dovey feeling that it used to have, or that you used to associate with it, because soon you realise that the process is not what you expected. But the thing is, the process is the only thing that will actually get you there. So, by nurturing a relationship with the process, you're nurturing a relationship to success. Here's the Carillion, by the way. We're a bit closer now. Just need to do the big old loop, cross that bridge, and then we get to Queen Elizabeth Island. So, think about that. How can you nurture a relationship with the process? Because being in love with it is not enough. You have to stay in love. It's like any kind of romantic relationship, right? You should not be making a romantic relationship with the vision, the result, or the end goal. You should be making a romantic relationship, and this is an analogy, a romantic relationship with the process. Because the process, the hard work, the nitty-gritty the stuff with blood, sweat and tears is what gets you over the finish line. And that's my dose of motivation today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the content. I'll see you for our next video. Until then, stay safe and stay sane.